Well, major new testimony today in the trial of a serial stabbing suspect in Davis. Carlos Dominguez is accused of stabbing 3 people and killing 2 of them. In April of 2023, 50-year-old David Bro was fatally stabbed. Then 2 days later, 20-year-old UC Davis student Kareem Abu Najm was killed while walking in Sycamore Park. Dominguez faces 2 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Today, ABC 10's Roxanne Elias was in court as the one survivor in the attack spoke out for the first time in court. And Roxanne, talk about some emotional testimony.
It was, Chris. Now, it was all eyes on Kimberlee Guillory as she took the stand in front of jurors for the very first time. In the beginning, she seemed in good spirits as she gave information about herself, but that quickly turned into tears as they began playing the 911 audio from the call she made on the day she was stabbed.
Are you the one that was assaulted? Yes. What happened? I don't know. He just ripped open the tent and started punching me, and then he went to one of the other tents and the other tent.
Davis stabbing victim Kimberlee Guillory was visibly shaken in court on Wednesday after prosecutors played the audio from her 911 phone call on May 1st. The 66-year-old, who was homeless at the time of the stabbings, took the stand for about an hour and a half, recalling what she was doing earlier that day. She says she was visiting a friend and returned to her tent that night when it was dark. She remembered everyone at her campsite being asleep, and so she went into her tent, sat down, and started looking at her phone. She described someone coming up behind her where she was sitting and coming down on her with a knife. Guillory says at the time she wasn't sure she was being stabbed and thought someone was just punching her. At first, it took her breath away, and then it continued, and that's when she began to feel pain. In court, Guillory said she began screaming, and her friends from the campsite came to her rescue.
They came running towards me, and that's when they grabbed him and started fighting with him, trying to get a hold of him. I turned around and Isaac said, "Oh my God, you're bleeding." And then all of a sudden I felt blood just gush out of my back, the back of me. And that's when it really started to hurt.
Guillory also described seeing Carlos Dominguez's face through the opening in her tent made by the knife when she was being stabbed. Following the attack, she says she spent several weeks in the hospital, and it took her about a month or 2 to fully recover.
I do remember him looking at me, though, with this look like this, like he was angry that he wasn't able to continue doing what he was doing.
In court today, Guillory physically pointed at Carlos Dominguez, saying she recognized him from the day she was stabbed. You can watch her entire testimony from today if you go to our ABC 10 Plus TV streaming app. I'm live in Woodland. Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.
Just a horrifying experience for her. We are so thankful that she survived. Our Roxanne Elias reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Roxanne.